Hi besties! Say hi, this is Bestie Boo ASHAN. The outside, finally, her. So, today we are just gonna be reacting to Reddit stories. There's a subreddit called Am I the Asshole where people just post their shenanigans and then we read and decide if they are trash or not. So here we go. First story, friends. So the title goes, Am I the asshole for telling my brother that the reason me and my wife don't spend time with their kids is because his wife is terrible. So right off the bat, do you think this person is gonna be the asshole or not?
Kinda.
Kinda.
Really?
The asshole for telling my brother that the reason me and my wife don't spend time with their kids is because his wife is terrible.
He's the asshole. Because what I gotta do with the wife, with the kids, that's do nothing but the end of the day. Okay, me something, please.
Alright. Me and my wife spend a decent chunk of time with my sisters since we don't have any kids and my sister sometimes needs a break from them. So the other night, my brother invited me to his home so that we could chat about something. So he asked me why we never spend time with his family, and I told him pretty bluntly it's because we just don't like being around his wife, so we just won't spend as much time with his family. Some context on why me and my wife hates his wife. She is like absolutely the worst. She constantly makes uncomfortable jokes to my wife, who's from Thailand. It's usually the general stuff like, you're just waiting for a green card, or how much did he buy you for? What? How much did he buy you for? Which makes her incredibly uncomfortable. She is also incredibly judgmental about our choice not to have any kids, so we can save money to spend on ourselves.
Okay.
When I brought this up with my brother, he told me that we were just being sensitive and that's just her sense of humor. So I told him until he found a way to get her to be amicable with us, we weren't going to see him outside of family gatherings. So, is he the asshole?
Well, in a way, my opinion about it, but the whole situation is, don't care with the wife, especially, at the end of that, you need some, you not feel you could be around your children at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But, when you say, hey, what's a beef? Because I'm around nobody that don't dig. No, don't dig me.
True.
And so, if you're judgmental to run, I want to be wrong your period.
Exactly.
So, in a way too, I think like occasionally like a party or whatever, don't miss up on you need for a nephew party at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Because of you wife or you dress like the wife, although she may just like her for the end of that family, but don't be wrong, just don't go up, but the host no more, sorry. Do the thing.
Same. I think the children are innocent. The children don't really got nothing to do with it.
Right.
The children, like from what he said, it didn't seem like the children was like misbehaving or like.
I'm saying it's just the wife.
They just don't like the wife, and for good reason, because the wife is low-key racist.
Right.
The wife is low-key racist, so I get why they wouldn't like her. But it has nothing to do with the children.
That's true too, because if you're racist, you can't be wrong me. So I'm vexed, but he ain't an asshole. Wife.
A big crab and a baby crab.
I never see a crab like that.
No, look.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Story number 2. Let's go. Am I the asshole for what I wore in front of my boyfriend's friend? Off the bat, do you think this person is the asshole or not?
No, I think really she want to read.
Period.
Feminist.
Feminist. 2 days ago, my 21 female, so this girl is a 21-year-old, her boyfriend is 23, a 23-year-old man, yes. So he had his friends over, and had his friends over. I knew they were coming since he told me the night before.
Mm.
I was really warm, surprisingly, in brackets.
Mm.
And all I was wearing was a sports bra, sort of low cut, and kind of tight shorts. I sat on the couch next to my boyfriend for a little whilst they played some game on the TV, and then I went to get some lunch. By the time I was finished eating, they had left, and my boyfriend completely blew up at me. He said I was dressed like that for attention. I made all his friends stare at me. I knew what I was doing, and that I should have covered up as soon as I saw them. He stormed out, and since he came home, he barely spoken to me. Am I the asshole? Should I have worn something less revealing?
Well, not really, because you know, these days in 21st century, you can't tell no woman what to wear.
Yeah.
And she feel comfortable. I feel you insecure every time you girl what to wear. If I know that you won't explicit. Don't get me wrong, too. Some women too do things for attention too.
Yeah.
So, but
regardless of what was the reasoning behind it, like,
yeah,
just ignore her.
ignore
her. Like, your friends. If you're concerned about your friends like a dummy woman, then you got another problem.
Yeah.
I mean,
You should check your friends.
you should check your friends. Like, if you're in a sports bra and a short, she's in her hole. So what's the problem?
She cut the place, she cut the place. She cut the place, she cut the place. She cut the place, she cut the place. She cut the place.
Story number 3. Let's go. Okay.
Let's go. Like and subscribe.
Period. And if you don't, fake
Bitch. Follow her on Instagram.
Yeah.
She coming with some. Let's take a match. Sure. She come with lips for one.
I will put the names on the screen. You can follow him as well. But like, follow me first. Follow me first. Am I the asshole for not paying the full amount for a family style dinner where I only ate bread? Asshole or not? What do you think?
Yeah, you should at least pay something. Everyone know you got the money. And you know in your money you only gonna eat by stock. That one taking for you.
Yo, sick, yeah.
See.
So, my wife and I are both vegan, but we don't make a big deal out of it. We don't judge others for their choices, and we don't expect them to accommodate us. We usually just find something we can eat wherever we go, or eat beforehand if we know the options are limited. Fair enough. One of my friends invited us to his birthday dinner at a restaurant in Brooklyn. He said it was the last minute thing and he didn't have time to make reservations. So we just had to show up and hope for the best. We checked the menu online and saw that there were not many vegan options except for chips and guacamole, hummus and bread. We decided to eat a snack at home and then order drinks and appetizers at the restaurant. We also have been tight with money lately because of some medical expenses. So we didn't want to spend too much money on food we couldn't eat anyways. Fair enough. When we got to the restaurant, we found out that they were doing it all family style and splitting the bill evenly among everyone. There were about 15 people in our group and they ordered a lot of food, most of which was meat or cheese based. The only thing we could eat was the bread, so we just had a couple slices each and 2 beers each. At the end of the night, my friend sent me a Venmo request for $120 for our share of the dinner. I was shocked by the amount since our 4 drinks were only $32 plus tip, so about $40. I texted him back and explained that we didn't know it was going to be a family style and that we only had the beers and some bread. I said I would send him $60 to cover our drinks and a bit extra for the bread. He got angry and said that we should have told him we were vegan and that it was rude to not participate in the family style dinner. He said that everyone else paid their fair share and that we were being cheap and selfish. He said that he expected us to pay the full amount. The decision to make it a family style meal was done last second too, because the restaurant had no idea a party of 15 was showing up. Otherwise, we could have split the bill per party and been fine. I don't think we did anything wrong. We didn't ask for any special treatment and we didn't complain about the food. We just ate what we could and tried to have a good time. We also didn't want to make a scene or cause any drama by announcing our dietary preferences. We thought $60 was more than enough for what we consumed, and we didn't want to pay for food we couldn't eat. I'm like, yeah, that's
Okay, right. You want to go first?
Sure. Okay. So at first, I was kind of agreeing with what you said when we didn't have context.
Right.
But now that I have context, I don't think so. Because if, like, okay, let me say, like, me and a bunch of my friends went out, and I literally could tell, like, oh, Shanico literally had a coat. Why would I send a request for $120 when I know the person only had $100? You didn't order a meal. You didn't do any of the extra stuff. Like everybody that participated in the family style thing. Then I would be like, okay, we could split this whatever, and you just send me the money for what you buy, and then I will put the extra whatever. It's y'all that eat the food, not them. They didn't eat anything except bread, and they sent the money for the drinks that they did. Yeah. So that's my take on it. So if my friend did that to me, I don't think I would be mad or annoyed by it.
You shouldn't be doing your friend too. If your friend know that you take your money on medical expenses.
Yeah, exactly.
If that's your friend.
Exactly.
But it ain't that. If you only have bread and butter, you could be in this right now in this thing. You should tell anybody about a vegan. But I'm gonna get it. If I put you and Mr. But Shannon don't really eat meat. I can't be vexed with you. But if none put in menu,
Right.
you might say too up.
Yeah.
Unless you could just get it for the values. But you should at least tell them that you're vegan and that shouldn't be hard for you if not your friend with medical expenses.
Exactly, yeah.
And if that all you eat, that all you eat, can't force it for the piece of bread and you drink.
Exactly.
So and then.
I would have thought that they would be more understanding.
Yeah.
Guess not.
Guess not.
Plus, you would think that if that's your friend, you would know that they're
Yeah,
vegan.
you're vegan. Yeah.
Anyways. Alright. Story number 4. I feel like this will be the last story because the video might be kind of long. Yeah. Huh?
We Halloween.
All that crap got to do is still here. All that crap got to do is stand up slow.
And we got the screenshot. This is the first time we hanging out, right? Nisha is pure gold. She's an angel on earth.
Stop.
So subscribe and to see me more too. The fuck?
So, am I the asshole for telling off my father-in-law after he asked about my weight post giving birth?
Yes. You have the right to use your father-in-law. It shouldn't become anything for you after you don't get
Especially
fucking birth.
after you give birth? No, absolutely
No.
not.
Let me see what this story goes. Because
Absolutely
you never
not.
know.
I don't possibly see how this person would be
What?
an asshole. Let me read it. So, I am a week postpartum and quite tired and in recovery. My father-in-law is a retired doctor and a GP to be precise. He is generally a kindly man and we haven't had issues the 10 years I've been with my husband. Right? When I was in the 3rd trimester, I noticed he had a lot of unwarranted and unsolicited comments with regards to my condition. For instance, I had gestational diabetes. He seemed to disagree with the advice of my highly regarded endocrinologist. Then he asked me when I was getting induced into labor and said I should be induced at 38 weeks because of my diabetes, age, and that my placenta could degrade and result in stillbirth. I found that incredibly insensitive and told my husband that if he says one more thing about my body and our birth choices, which were entirely conventional by the way, I ended up going into spontaneous labor right about 40 weeks and had a smooth delivery, I would have a word with him. Today, he came to visit the baby. He asked me if I've started exercising yet. What? Hold on. What? Both my husband and I were surprised and said no. And my husband added that I needed bed rest and on the advice of both my OB and physio. My physio advised half an hour on my feet per day, building it up gently and going for small walks with intense exercise for 6 weeks. Father-in-law said he disagreed. Okay. Then he asked me if I've been weird yet. That threw us both for a loop. We didn't know why that would matter. Not that it should matter, but I'm a petite woman and have always been skinny. I looked appropriate for 1 week before. Then he said I should be careful about diabetes down the line. My husband asked him what that had to do with my weight, and he said, "Well, you should look to getting back in shape." I saw red. I told him to keep his nose out of my body, and that I already had a team of doctors looking after me, and he wasn't one of them. I said I'm coming from the point he said I'm coming from the point of a concerned father-in-law. I replied that's even more inappropriate, and that any more unsolicited comments I would consider not allowing him in my house. He looked taken aback, but apologized, mumbling about concern, and then left. He has a history of depression and looked very sad when he departed, which made me doubt myself. Am I the asshole? No.
Because FI, since you have diabetes, I feel don't know is a shit. So basically like, yes, in diabetes, yes, it's what you eat. Don't get me wrong, it's what you eat and it's what you weight and stuff too.
No, but I think she said, well, it's still diabetes, but gestational, which I think is only specific to like pregnant women.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if that was the case, then nobody should be commenting when you wait and 1 week postpartum.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
You shouldn't comment on nobody weight. Don't care if you give birth 1 month from now. I can't. I will tell you, if you ever like. I know, see, you don't comment on nobody weight because you don't know what nobody could be going through. You don't like, you don't do that. So, and then with all human, yes, be concerned on what she's eating, on who she's eating. If you're really concerned, instead of how she look. After as a woman give birth, 1 week, you want she go back with the same body. Like, that's crazy. You want the woman in the gym, but like,
it's kind of scary that he's a
doctor saying,
saying these things. That's a little wild.
What do you think, babes?
Same thing. I think women specifically just gotta go through like a lot of like body changes in general, hormonal changes.
Yeah.
You go from a child to a teenager, then you go from a teenager to like bring into your womanly body. Then you go transition from that. Maybe if you have children, then you body change again. Then you go from that change into like menopause, and there's a whole new, like, we go through so many changes. And for you to give birth,
women go through a lot.
Yeah, for you to give birth and then have like your husband's father.
Look at your husband. What's his father? He wasn't very hard.
Yeah. Right. What was the reason?
He was concerned about his blind. So if they may have that bitches or whatever, like, that's crazy.
I don't know. I don't like that.
I don't like that.
But anyways, besties, that was a video. Tell us if you agree with our takes or not down in the comments. And
please comment.
Yes. Comment, spam comments, share, like, subscribe, all the good stuff. And yeah, I will see you in the next video, besties. Bye.
Bye.